Matt Nicholson's with us. Matt, just tell us what your role is here at Trinity.
I'm the player transitions manager, so essentially I oversee the academy and reserves programmes and how the players are getting along their journey, whether they're ready to move up from the academy into the reserves to the first team, and everything in between essentially. So
everything in between, it's a fair old range. When do you start, at what age are the lads when you start working with them?
Well, essentially at the minute, the programme's still growing. It's from scholarship upwards, so which is 16 when they finish school, how they manage into their college programmes, into working life alongside playing part-time professional rugby, then how it works into university, into a more full-time based work, into then potential professional rugby league in the first team squad.
Do you not go as far back as the high schools then?
That's more of a scholarship programme, so that's something that we do start off further down the line, so that would be starting around about year 9 time, getting the lads into the scholarship programme, which then builds into under 16s programme, and then into the academy off the back of that.
And are you involved with the scouting programme?
Yes, we manage the scouts as well, getting them out to all the community clubs, out to all the college games, university games, rugby union games, and just managing how their guys go to make sure we have a look at everything that goes on in the community to get the best potential crop of players into the club.
And we talked to Don Sinfield last week, so it's obvious you go outside the Wakefield area. We
do, yeah. We like to get far and wide and see what potential's out there, you know, from all different areas, all different backgrounds as well, you know, whether they've had a big upbringing in rugby league, whether they've had a rugby union background that's transitioned across. We've got players that come from far and wide at the minute, which is nice to have, you know, that inclusive nature of the club.
When we chatted with the academy coach last week, Jamie Field, you were hoping to have a referee or referees here last week's training session.
Yeah,
there's two guys about the new tackling situation, is that right?
Indeed, yeah. There's 2 guys coming down tonight who were due to come last week due to whether they were unable to get here. But yes, there's going to be 2 referees coming down tonight just to give the lads the opportunity to practice the tackle, the new tackle height laws, as well as the referees to be able to enforce it as well in a no pressure environment, so that when we do get around to games, it doesn't look like it's just come out of nowhere type thing. We've got a bit of understanding of what we're each looking for, basically, to allow the game to flow and be the best product possible.
Just remind us what that new tackling rule is.
Basically, the new guidance is that every tackle, the initial contact must be below the armpit. So it makes it so that you've got to bend your back and get your technique correct when you're going into collision, rather than just standing upright and just making a body-on-body collision. It allows you to get the technique correct on a more consistent basis.
16, 17, 18-year-olds, Matt. Some of these lads have been playing 10 years or more. It's going to be a different philosophy for them to learn, isn't it?
It's going to be a refining technique that they've done probably younger in the days in terms of going low and all that sort of all those sort of things. But it's not anything that's going to be completely foreign. You know, they'll have been taught to do the technique. It's just getting that little bit lower and making sure your initial hit is more consistently good, rather than starting to ride up as you get more tired into the games.
Do you think, or are you hoping that some referees might be a little bit lenient, or quite the reverse?
You'd just like to see consistency, I think. You know, as long as everyone's got a good picture of exactly what we're looking for, what they're expecting from us, I can't say there have been too many queries either way.
We spoke to the first teamers and the reserves over the last couple of months, asked them how their pre-season was going. How are your lads going?
Yeah, they're looking good. Started really well. We started at Dewsbury Rams before moving over here to Hemsworth with the rest of the club, so we're all in line now, which is really good. It's good to have a facility like this to be able to train at. The lads have really bought into it and really kicked on well this year, transitioning from training morning and evening to just being on an evening now as well, which has helped. It allows lads to be able to get here and do the full session all as one.
Matt, thanks for joining us and for that insight into the changes in the rule.
Thank you very much.